Hello, Algernon. How are you today?
I am good, Jack. How have you been?
I'm good, just in town for a bit of pleasure today. What are you going to do this afternoon?
Well, my aunt and Gwendolyn are coming over for lunch. Would you like to stay?
Well, Algernon, I've been thinking, and I have something I need to talk to you about. Gwendolyn, I am in love with her, and I'm going to propose today.
Propose? That is crazy.
That is not crazy. I'm in love with her.
There's no such thing as love.
Nonsense.
Well, that is my first cousin, and before you plan to do anything with her, we need to clear out this name Cicely.
Algernon, what are you speaking of? I know no one of that name.
I found that name in your cigarette case.
You have my cigarette case? I've been looking everywhere for that. I've even offered rewards.
Well, you sure didn't offer me one.
Why offer you a reward when it's already found?
That is pretty mean of you, I must say, Ernest.
Ernest? I know no one of that name.
That is sure is what engraved in that cigarette case you have. So are you meaning to tell you the cigarette case is not yours?
Of course it's mine. You've seen me with that cigarette case hundreds of times. It's not very gentlemanly like of you to read an inscription on the inside of a man's cigarette case either.
This cigarette case is a present from somebody from the name of Cicely, and you said you didn't know anyone of that name.
If you must know, Cicely happens to be my aunt.
Your aunt?
Yes, my aunt. Now give me back my cigarette case.
But why does she call herself Little Cicely if she is your aunt?
What does it matter? Every aunt is different. Give it back.
Yes, but why does your aunt call you her uncle from Little Cicely with her fondest love to her dear Uncle Jack? I admit to an aunt being a small aunt, but why an aunt, no matter what her size may be, call her own nephew her uncle? I can't quite make out. Besides, your name isn't Jack at all. It is Ernest.
It isn't Ernest, it's Jack.
I've always known you as Ernest. Even your business cards say you're Ernest. I've introduced everyone to you as Ernest.
Okay, here's the deal. My name is Ernest in town and Jack in the country, and the cigarette case was given to me in the country.
So that still does not account for why your small Aunt Cicely is calling you her uncle. Tell me the truth.
Just give me the cigarette case and I'll give you an explanation.
Here is the cigarette case. Now produce an explanation.
In fact, the explanation is perfectly ordinary. Old Mr. Thomas Cardew, who adopted me when I was a little boy, made me, in his will, guardian to his granddaughter, Miss Cicely Cardew. Cicely, who addresses me as her uncle from motives of respect that you could not possibly appreciate, lives at my place in the country under the charge of her admirable governess, Miss Prism.
Where is this place in the country?
That's irrelevant because you're not going to get invited there anyways.
I suspected you were going to say that. Now go on. Why are you Ernest in town and Jack in the country?
Well, when you are left a child and you must be responsible for them, your life has to change. Therefore, I created a different person. I have always pretended to have a younger brother of the name of Ernest who lives in Albany and gets into the most dreadful scrapes. That, my dear Algie, is the whole truth, pure and simple. However, if Gwendolyn accepts me and decides to marry me, I'm going to kill my brother. Indeed, I think I'll kill him in any case. Cicely is a little too much interested in him. It is rather a bore, so I'm going to get rid of Ernest.
All right. You have my blessing to propose to her. When my aunt and Gwendolyn get here, I will take care of my aunt so you can propose.
My dearest Gwendolyn, ever since the day I have met you, I have done nothing but admire you. I love you so much and want you to be my wife.
I would. No, you're not going to be. This is not happening.
That's absurd. Why do you object to this marriage? I am a good and wealthy man, and I love her very much.
Algie told me what's going on with you. You need to go figure out your past and who your parents are before you can marry her. Why, hello there, Cicely.
Hello, do I know you?
I am Ernest, Jack's brother.
Oh, hello. How are you?
I am doing good. How are you?
I'm great. I've heard so much about you. Algernon, what are you doing here? What is going on here?
Oh, my dear brother, I just came to visit.
Gwendolyn, what are you doing here? What is this? What is going on here? Ernest, who is this other woman you have? Gwendolyn, this is Cicely. I am her guardian. And Cicely, I have something to tell you. I will tell you quite frankly that I have no brother named Ernest. I have no brother at all. I never had a brother in my life, and I certainly have not the smallest intention of ever having a brother in the future. No brother at all? None. Have you ever had a brother of any kind?
I am so in love with you, Ernest. Oh, I love you too.
This is absurd. Cicely, it appears that neither one of us are engaged to either one of these men. They are both cowards.
Let's get out of here, Cicely.
Well, shit, that went over well.
Well, you should have been honest, Jack.
I could say the same for you.